Greetings, Horizon family. Growing up in a Christian household, all of my recollections of the period after Thanksgiving have Jesus, the Bible, and faith at the center. I think of the Nativity story, the impact of God incarnate, and the theology of what that means for my life often. This year, however, Brad threw down the perfect gauntlet for the Advent season. He did not challenge us to think about the greater significance of the coming of Christ or a favorite theological principle. He simply asked, in this time when we celebrate the coming of Christ, to reflect on a favorite story of Jesus and why it makes you love him. That is a powerful combination. 1, I love you, Jesus. 2, I love you, Jesus, because. The moment I heard that story, the story in John 4 through 26 stood out, and Jesus' encounter with the Samaritan woman at the well. In it we read, "Now he had to go through Samaria, so he came to a town in Samaria called Sychar, near the plot of ground Jacob had given to his son Joseph. Jacob's well was there, and Jesus, tired as he was from the journey, sat down by the well. It was about noon. When a Samaritan woman came to draw water, Jesus said to her, 'Will you give me a drink?' His disciples had gone into the town to buy food. The Samaritan woman said to him, 'You are a Jew, and I am a Samaritan woman. How can you ask me for a drink?' For Jews do not associate with Samaritans. And Jesus answered her, 'If you knew the gift of God and who it is that asks you for a drink, you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water.' 'Sir,' the woman said, 'you have nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. Where can you get this living water? Are you greater than our father Jacob, who gave us the well and drank from it himself, as did also his sons and his livestock?' Jesus answered, 'Everyone who drinks this water will be thirsty again, but whoever drinks the water I give them will never thirst. Indeed, the water I give them will become in them a spring of water welling up to eternal life.' The woman said to him, 'Sir, give me this water so that I won't get thirsty and have to keep coming here to draw water.' He told her, 'Go and call your husband and come back.' 'I have no husband,' she replied. Jesus said to her, 'You are right when you say you have no husband. The fact is, you have had 5 husbands, and the man you have now is not your husband. What you have said right now is quite true.'" So back to Brad's question. And I love Jesus because he approaches us. Just like the woman at the well, Jesus makes the first move. Every day on a mission, and yet still he makes the space, the time, and the moment to find us. And while keenly aware of our sin, because he knows us, he does not let our sin get in the way of us knowing him. Whether generational, hereditary, or personal, Jesus knows what stands between us and his love and offers us a path. Yet in that path, there's accountability. Now I'm going to skip a couple of lines, but the final thing that makes me love Jesus in this story is that even in our imperfection, Jesus calls us. So the woman said, "I know that Messiah, called Christ, is coming. When he comes, he will explain everything to us." Then Jesus declared, "I, the one speaking to you, I am he." Then leaving her water jar, the woman went back to the town and said to the people, "Come, see a man who told me everything I ever did. Could this be the Messiah?" They came out of the town and made their way toward him. And in this Advent season, we too get to make our way towards our coming Redeemer, Jesus Christ. Grace and peace to you, Horizon.